Hi, I'm Dr. Stephanie Dean, and my channel is all about having your voice amplified and consistent across digital media. So if you are a professional or an entrepreneur, I'm here to help give you tips and tricks to make sure that your voice is consistent across all the platforms that you're using. I want you to show up, show out, and really show us what you can do and what you're made of. You've been working at this a while, right? You know your stuff. It's time that we see what you can do, and I can help you do that. So I will help you with communication and tech tips and all of the things that will help amplify your voice and get your story out there. So if you're interested in something like that, I'm doing a 30-day challenge right now. I encourage you to come with me and learn about tips and tricks about different digital media online. Keep watching. Okay, so I was jogging on a trail in Gatlinburg, this one safe trail, or so they say, that runners don't have to worry about crossing paths with bears. I can tell you from experience in Gatlinburg, you always have to worry about crossing paths with bears. There are no safe trails, but this was supposed to be the safest trail. So it was early morning, it was crisp air, the sun was peeking out over the mountains, and I was jogging. Something kind of surprising happened. I'd never experienced anything like this before. Many of the women that I passed on the trail, mostly women my age, 40 plus, they were waving and smiling and cheering, literally cheering for each other. What was this? And so I got back to our place we were staying, and I wrote to my coach and wrote to my friends, and I was like, okay, what was this? And they're like, well, trail magic. What? It's this spontaneous, heartwarming thing where everyone on the trail gives each other little bursts of support and encouragement. And guess who's leading the way? These were all women, middle-aged, over 40 women out there just sprinkling magic on each other's journeys. It was so awesome. And that is the spirit that I want to bring to this channel and honestly kind of life in general now. If you're over 40 and you're curious about starting your own channel, I want you to stay with me. I'm going to be sharing tips every day this month, helping you build that confidence, and we're going to take those first steps together. We can do this. So let's get started. So what does trail magic look like on YouTube? It's about finding your community and cheering each other on and building each other up. Starting a channel can feel overwhelming at first. Let me tell you a secret. I actually started this challenge last month. I've privated those videos because I freaked out. And I know the tech, but I freaked out and I had all the doubts and I had to come back and wait a month when I pulled it all back together. So just like standing at the beginning of that trail, I was overwhelmed. I was freaked out. So you might be thinking I'm too late to this game, or is it YouTube just for younger people? It's not true. Our experiences, our stories, our lessons, they're gold, and they're exactly what people on YouTube are hungry for. Think of this as the digital trail where your voice matters and your wisdom is valued, and we're going to cheer each other on if you're sharing career advice or health insights or life hacks or just telling your story. There's an audience here that's going to soak it all in. So on YouTube, people want authenticity. And after 40, we know how to be authentic. We don't have a lot of F's left to give, right? We know who we are and we don't have to pretend anymore. That is kind of awesome. It's kind of special. We bring experiences and insights and humor that kind of only comes with age. You know those stories and perspectives that younger creators can't offer? Like, I've lost 25 pounds in 2 weeks. Well, that's great when you're 25, but it's harder when you're 45. Those are our superpowers. YouTube audiences today, we crave this authenticity, especially looking for someone who gets their phase of life. This is our moment to bring the magic of our life stories, our skills, our encouragement to YouTube. I have this theory. We were the 20-year-olds when YouTube was in its heyday and its prime, and we've come back. We're tired of short form and we're tired of flashy TikTok dancing. We've come back to YouTube and we're going to make it amazing. So I know this can feel intimidating. You might be thinking, I don't know the tech. What if no one listens? But here's the thing. I didn't let the idea of a bear scare me off the trail in Gatlinburg, and you shouldn't let a little tech scare you off YouTube. I've got you with this. I can help you with this. If you can start, the rest is going to fall into place. It's just starting. You don't need fancy equipment or high production. You just need your voice, your story, and a little bit of trail magic that's all about believing in yourself and showing up for others. Think of your camera as a friend that you're talking to, like one of those women that were waving and smiling to me on the trail. It's not about being perfect. I am not a perfect runner. I'm not even a fast runner. It's about showing up. It's about connecting with others who maybe need you to show up for them in the moment. So just like on that trail, I wasn't alone, and you're not alone here. There's a whole community of creators, especially those of us who are over 40, and we're here to support each other. YouTube has evolved into this space for all ages and all backgrounds, and there are creators out right now who are making a difference just by being themselves. So as you start, look for others on the journey, connect with them, cheer them on, feel the magic that comes from building each other up. You'll find that as you support others, your confidence is going to grow and your voice becomes stronger. If this ideal of trail magic speaks to you, this is what I want you to do. I want you to start with just one video, just one. You can do it on your phone. It doesn't have to be fancy. And I want you to share something that lights you up. You can tell when people light up, something that has made an impact on your life or a story you just might think others relate to. Imagine you're on that trail and each viewer is someone you're waving at and cheering on. Think of your audience as your community, people who are waiting to hear your unique perspective. So here's my question to you. Are you ready to bring some trail magic to YouTube? If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you're thinking of starting your own channel, hit that subscribe button because we're going on a journey together. For the next 30 days, I'm going to be sharing quick daily videos to help you build your confidence, learn the ropes, learn the tech, and take your first steps together, or our first steps together as a YouTuber. We're going to tackle everything from finding your niche to engaging your audience and doing it all with a sprinkle of trail magic. So remember, your story matters, your voice is needed, and your audience is here. They're just ready and waiting for you. Let's do this together.